Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Chinese President Xi Jinping issued a stern warning to U.S. President Donald Trump during their high-stakes Beijing summit, stating that the Taiwan issue is the most important issue in bilateral relations and could lead to conflict if mishandled. These remarks from the Chinese leader came as Trump began a two-day visit to China, intended to address various tensions including trade, technology, and regional security. While Trump did not directly comment on Taiwan to reporters, he praised Xi's leadership and expressed hopes for a positive future. The U.S. maintains unofficial ties with self-governing Taiwan and is its primary arms supplier. The article also notes the presence of a strong U.S. business delegation at the summit. UPI reports that both leaders emphasized the need for cooperation amidst global instability. Latvia's political landscape is in turmoil, with Prime Minister Ieva Kalina announcing her resignation on May 14th, just months before the October general election, according to Zhuque-2E. The crisis began when two Ukrainian drones breached Latvian airspace on May 7th, striking an oil storage facility. Dissatisfied with the slow response of the anti-drone system, Kalina forced the resignation of Defense Minister Andris Spruds on May 10th. This move prompted the left-wing Progressives Party, to which Spruds belonged, to withdraw from the ruling coalition, stripping Kalina's government of its parliamentary majority. President Edgars Rinkēvičs is scheduled to meet with all parliamentary parties on May 15th to begin the process of selecting a new government leader. Al Jazeera reports that Nepal finds itself in a precarious geopolitical position as the U.S. and China extend their technological rivalry to Mount Everest. A U.S. team, led by President Trump's special envoy, was denied a permit by Nepal's Ministry of Home Affairs to test their Alta X Gen 2 drone for transporting supplies to Camp Tratsi. This comes after Chinese-made DJI Flycart drones, specifically the newer Flycart 100 model, have already been successfully deploying logistics and removing waste on Everest since 2024, significantly aiding Sherpas. The denial to the U.S. team led to a temporary ban on Chinese drones too, highlighting Nepal's delicate balancing act between the two superpowers. Analysts warn that Nepal is being used to test sensitive technology, potentially escalating geopolitical tensions in the Himalayas. Al Jazeera reports that Tokyo-based Calbee, a major Japanese snack producer, is temporarily adopting black and white packaging for 14 of its products, including its popular potato chips. This decision is a direct consequence of a printing ink shortage, which is linked to the ongoing U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. The conflict has led to the effective closure of the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway through which a significant portion of the world's oil is shipped. Japan imports 40% of its naphtha, an oil derivative vital for printing ink manufacturing, from the Middle East. The blockade has severely disrupted these essential supplies, causing price hikes and scarcity of key ink ingredients globally. Additionally, increased demand for nitrocellulose, another ink component also used in military propellants, due to increased NATO spending and Russia's invasion of Ukraine, further exacerbates the supply crunch for civilian industries. People's Daily Online reports that China achieved another significant milestone in its space endeavors on Thursday, May 14, 2026, with the successful launch of the Zhuque-2E Y5 ZQ-2E Y5 carrier rocket. The launch took place at 11 a.m. Beijing time from the Dongfeng Commercial Space Innovation Pilot Zone in northwest China. Developed by the private Chinese rocket company Landspace, the ZQ-2E Y5 successfully delivered a 2.8-ton customized test payload into a preset orbit at an altitude of 900 kilometers. The ZQ-2E is a modified variant of Landspace's ZQ-2 carrier rocket, which holds the distinction of being the world's first liquid oxygen methane rocket to achieve orbit. This pioneering use of a new low-cost liquid propellant represents a major advancement for China's launch vehicle technology. The ZQ-2E further enhances heavy payload launch capabilities and supports multiple satellite single rocket missions, providing crucial infrastructure for the rapid expansion of satellite internet and large-scale constellation networking projects. This successful mission underscores the maturity and stable operation of the Zhuque-2E series, reinforcing China's foundation for future high-frequency and large-scale commercial space launches. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.